Hi there. Welcome back, Sagittarius. Welcome back. I'm going to start with this deck. Sag. Tell us about Sag. Firesider. Wow. You could be really meditating something into creation at this time with that new moon energy we had last Friday. Let's go ahead and see something about a new job here. Yeah, and a new marriage as well to accompany it. So, prep, building immunity, and strengthening the spirit. So you could be eating better these days, focusing on your immunity, on your personal health. Firesider wishes to tell you something that might be difficult to understand, which is that manifestation is not magic. What manifestation does is make spaces for your preparation to be useful. The universe expands possibilities, moves things around so that you're in the right place at the right time, and offers you a helpline when you're facing obstacles. Even so, you wouldn't go to a job interview without being prepared to explain why you're the right person for the job, or go to the store without money. This card reminds you to not go to Spirit asking for miracles to be made on your behalf if you aren't ready to make a phone call or save a little extra, or at least make a plan. In truth, manifestation can feel like magic, but so few of us are armed with the tools needed to manifest anything meaningfully. There are too many fears most of us don't know how to face, too many thought distortions many of us aren't even aware of, let alone able to bust, and too much that is overwhelming about big life goals that can seem impossible to achieve. So there might be like a new mindset shift that happens to come and helps you balance job and marriage at the same time. This is why the universe will send you challenges that are meant to build your spiritual immunity. They make you stronger, wiser, and more prepared to manifest in a way that truly does feel like magic. With time and your willingness to prepare for greatness, you will experience a life that is deliberate rather than happening by the whims of a cosmic energy. This is not to say the universe isn't real or that you won't have divine help along the way, but it's a lot easier for the universe to back you up when it knows you're prepared to take the leap when it calls. So maybe this is just like a message to be ready to take that leap as well. Let's see, 43. Maybe there's something about real estate shift as well. Focus, concentration, intention, and developing habits and trust. So it's like she's doing a ritual. Maybe you're doing you need to do some kind of magical ritual, a spell or something to bring in your manifestation. Craft your skills with intentions repeated, a practice of magic powered by purpose. Yep, beautiful. It could be long-term career goals or long-term success that you're after. Look at that beautiful color red on those candles. Maybe lighting a candle will help you send your intention, your force of will behind your intentions outward. Your higher self chose this card because it represents the long road to success that guides you to remain focused and intentional. Your situation is not one that gains immediate results, but is likely to be rewarding with patience and consistent effort. The way forward is to be practical, responsible, and committed to mundane tasks that aren't glamorous but do provide security and stability. You'll receive this card when you're ready to put in the hard work to see your goal, although it does remind you to avoid perfectionism. Habits and skills take time to master, so don't take it too personally if you don't get it right at first. You may follow instructions step by step and find that there's still something off. Remember that you can always start from the beginning, retracing your steps until you discover the source of the problem. So maybe you're learning about new techniques, methods to manifest your desires. You might be getting a lot of confirmations around you that are helping you to support the path you're headed towards, listening intently, looking intently as well, shifting your strategy as well. This card also confirms that you're on the right path and should keep doing what you're doing. You may be frustrated if you're not seeing results, which is why this card has made its way to you. Spirit wants you to know that you have done nothing wrong, but you must trust that your work will be rewarded with time. Sometimes things happen in divine timing, aka astrological transits, that have to come into alignment to activate the energy into the world. But let's see. Maybe you can sense it's on the horizon as well, something. Let's see, messages for Sag. Best advice. Ooh, there's a new gateway opening up. Make your wish and make a blessing. Okay, yeah. So you might be like transcending any kind of financial pinch energy as well. There could be a new financial opportunity, a new way to focus on your value. Maybe values are a big part of your life right now. Messages for Sag, like what are your values? What do you want? Let's see, something to do with the Scorpio energy, or maybe tapping into the occult, putting an end to things that don't serve, gaining more power. Sag. Maybe there's somebody that the angels are trying to warn you about. This could be somebody you're dating. There could be problems to resolve in this situation. They could be going through something in their family. They could be going through great personal sorrow. They could have mismanaged finances. Maybe you're coming into wealth, Sag. Yeah, maybe they're supporting you in exiting a situation, or maybe not getting too involved. Messages for Sag, please. Peace and harmony, exactly. If you get out of a situation, or you kind of protect yourself from it. Protection from a powerful friend. Sag. Maybe you're coming to meet new people. Maybe you're having disappointment in somebody with Gemini placement, somebody you met at work. That it'll allow you to come into more prosperity, I think. Sag. Maybe there's a need to come into more assertiveness in general. Messages for Sag. Tell us about Sagittarius. Beware of self-delusion. Interesting. This person could have been delusional, or maybe you were deluded about this person. Messages for Sag. You could be focusing on long-term security. Maybe finances is more important to you at this time. New gateways opening up in regards to that. Kind of taking your focus away from dating or joy or your hobbies into more career realms, especially, we're approaching Leo. If Leo is in your 11th house, your 6th house, your 10th house, these are all areas of like detached kind of career focus. So let's see. Yeah, you could have had like a lack of victory with this person. Maybe this person was unwilling to change, was deluded about their own self. Maybe they have Neptune in the first house. Messages for Sag. They could have strong Pisces placements, especially if they had like some stubborn Saturn energy or some aspects that are just not beneficial to them. But maybe this was a signal for you that these problems weren't meant for you, or you needed to go elsewhere. Yeah, spiritual development, enlightenment, interesting. Maybe you're going to meet new people that'll help you. Maybe new books, resources as well, Sag. Okay. Maybe you're coming out of a period of depression as well, or anxiety, and you're not allowing this person to set you on that path, maybe. Messages for Sag. Sagittarius people in placements. Sag. Somebody could have been fake in some kind of sense, lying about their beliefs to you, lying about who they were. Definitely not the fire sign in this connection. You could have decided to become more guarded with this person. Maybe this person had some kind of like weird erratic anger issues. Maybe they communicate about this with you. They could have pride issues, like Leo placements, maybe like badly aspected sun or badly aspected placements in the chart that kind of makes them like not know how to control their anger or something. I don't know. Like maybe they just fly off the handle sometimes. You might be thinking about releasing them. Like your third eye might be nudging you towards like long-term. There's like a new financial start for you, and this person might be kind of like, I don't know. Maybe you just need to stay flexible, but not like put your heart and soul into this, especially if you have like a south node in the 7th house of marriage or like relationships or love. Then that would be something you need to detach from in this lifetime. But it doesn't mean you can't have it. It just means you need to take a detached view to it, or you can't like invest in it. It's not a good place for you to get involved, really. It can come to you, but it's because it's coming to you because you're not attached to it, if that makes sense. So let's see what's coming in your future. I mean, everyone will be feeling this detached energy in their marriages, relationships, because the South Node is still in Libra, which means we're reassessing if this is good, if this is bad. Maybe you're studying like a Scorpio or like a way of transforming your life. Yeah, this is somebody you know from the past, Sag. Maybe you're like deciding this person is too controlling or like not in control enough, actually. This person could be reckless, they could have already caused you pain. You could be just kind of feeling like you don't want to invest or make a choice with them because there's a lack of financial stability at the heart of this. There's a lack of somebody dealing with finances in a good way. This could be you or the other person. Maybe you're studying this, or it could be an air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Let's see what's headed to your future. Actually, let's see your best advice. What would you like Sag to do? What would you like Sag to do to navigate their life the best way? Judgment, make a judgment call. Answering the call to action creates new opportunities. So maybe you're going to align with this person, but you need to come to a new balancing point, a new way to work through things. Yeah, celebrate the success with those you care about. So you could be making a decision to stay. That's just for Sag. But it's like, maybe you need to understand that you need to take a grounded view to this. Like maybe there is like a fundamental difference in methods or understanding of life here and how you guys operate, which can be great if you guys can combine, but there might be a need to like I don't know, like maybe you have to lean a little bit into them, they got to lean a bit into you. I don't know. Last advice: make sure that you're thinking in a grounded way, in a practical sense. Like if this person's not practical, you should be at least operating from a practical sense. This person might need that kind of accountability, and they might actually like that kind of accountability. Some people are attracted to that kind of accountability because that means that you're caring for them, right? You're taking that kind of mature figure point of view. You could have heavy Saturn placements, and maybe you're being called to kind of step in that direction. So to become kind of, the structure, the manifester of ideas. Messages for Sag, please. Sag, please. Sag, tell us about Sagittarius. Ringing the bells. Ring thy bell to cast them out. Ring thy bell and dance about. Swirl the sounds amidst the winds. Nowhere to hide, for all will ring. This could be a Gemini, something about communication, definitely something about mindsets. Let's see. Something about vehicles. Something about communication, how we communicate with others. How do we think about our spouses with Jupiter and Gemini now? Charging. Interesting. Charging. Maybe there's like a higher point, vantage point, or a bigger picture way of seeing something. Bells raise energy and increase rituals and the effectiveness of spells while cleansing negative energy and to drive away malicious spirits. It's essential to keep your home's energy clear all year long, but especially in winter season when you spend more time indoors. Energy tends to hide in dark places and dusty corners that haven't seen a full days of sun in some time, and like your space, the soul could be full of tiny pockets of low vibrational energy that you may not even realize are there. The same goes for everyday living. So maybe there is some kind of emotional issues that like you're working out with somebody, like maybe you both have emotional issues and you're trying to work out how to come into like a long-term like relationship together. Maybe you're just constantly on a like improvement binge kind of thing. The same goes for everyday living. There could be people in your life who are full of low vibrations, but you're used to having them in the background that you simply haven't noticed. Something distressing is in your life and you are being called to banish it. It could be a person or an object or even a place. We do have that full moon late in July, and full moons are good for banishing rituals. What comes to mind first that is bothering you will be the cause. Perhaps you're holding on to something from a past relationship that makes you sad, or it could be a friend who, despite how much you love them, brings you down a little when they're around. It may not seem like a big deal, but your energy takes a hit every time you're in the presence of a low vibrational company. You're being guided to slowly and lovingly banish this person or thing from your life. So you could be just slowly detaching or divesting your energy from this, but in a really kind and caring way. I mean, you might not be outright saying or standing your ground because that could be too hard and too painful for all involved. So you might be doing this in a slow but gradual, easy kind of loving, like I release the dawn, the dove into the light, right? Especially if it's like a tornado, like if this person is causing conflict in your life. If it's an object, it may be time to donate or recycle it. If it's a person, it could be as simple as spending less time with this person or explaining how you feel so that they might change. As you clear this energy from your life, your vibrations will rise and call more joy to you. So this is about standing in your own personal power, not bending yourself too much to the will of others, making sure you're both you and them are operating from a strong place, that nobody is jealous of the other person or trying to tear the other person down. Messages. Sag. Your grandparents could be watching over you, Sag. Messages for Sagittarius people and placements. Wise for their age. This could be you, especially if you are cleansing things from your life. That could be a very wise, mature thing to do, Sag. Messages for Sagittarius. Yeah, somebody here doesn't like drama. Somebody here knows that that's bad karma. They have a higher vantage point. They're spiritual. Somebody here could be a negative Nancy, though. Could be stupid. Could be not into spirituality. Could be not into seeing the bigger picture of things. Messages for Sag. They are ready to let it go, the relationship. This could be you, honestly. It's kind of the sense I'm getting. I think you could be ready to let it go. You could be moving towards more abundance anyways. And this person could just be like a fucking tornado in your life. Like they could just have drama and issues that are just, and they're not fixing them. And it's not your fault to do it's not your job to do everybody's homework, right? Messages for Sag. That's their life. Nobody helped you out with yours, right? So, and it's not just about that. Like you have to focus on yourself. You have to heal yourself first and be a role model. Sag. Whoa. Okay, what is that? Yeah, they are ready to let it go. Okay, maybe they aren't, but you are. Is the sense I'm getting. Like they don't even want this to be let go of. But at the same time, like, are they really bringing like good energy to this connection? I don't know. So I'm sorry about this reading. I do hope you liked it or enjoyed it. I hope you took something away from it. Please hit like, comment, share, subscribe. I really appreciate the likes and the views. Thank you so much. And if you want to leave a tip, you can hit the Buy Me a Coffee link in the description. Thank you so much. Take care.